Greetings, Earthlings. Hello, welcome back, archers. The package came from the United Emirates. Took a while, was quite some back and forth, but now it's here. Now we check what we get. It's for me, obviously. What we get is... Oi, oi. A nice leather quiver. Yes, and it's Metbows, by the way. A bow, a string, and some thumb rings. Something else? Yeah, no. So we lack a little documentation, but you know, it's not too uncommon. So it's a nice, pretty nice quiverly in black. Nice. So, but what we're talking today is this bow here. So we get a string, a nice sleeve, and they got me some thumb rings from them because I didn't have my size, so they put a few in the hope that one will work. So I guess I need a sword for all these knots. So obviously, oh, the golden one, look at this. As we know, when you look until here, it looks relatively close, if not identical, to a Simsek bow. Might be because kind of it is, but then the difference starts here. We know Simsek bows with a small handle, and they make the same bow just with a bigger handle. Sleeve is nice. Bow is looking good. They make nice TC part on it. A nice whipping here for safety reasons. I said this leather handle is nice. We have clear inlays here, but same issue. Sharp, like you really can cut paper with this, guys. The knocks here too sharp, at least for me and for my customers. So this is Metbows. I'm still looking for the poundage. There it is, 35 pounds. So I guess this is the top. Or does it matter? Most probably not. I mean, feels good. Not so bad. Not so bad. So what do we have? It's from Metbows. It's the Dizar Ottoman style, Turkish style bow. In there, I think it's resin, some kind of plastic mold form. I don't know how they exactly make it. Production is the same as Simsek, as Metbows is kind of like one who moved away from Simsek and does now his own thing. It's unstrung 46.5 inches. The string has 39.7 inches, brace at around 7 inches. This is 35 pounds. You can have this bow from 25 to 50, and in special option from 50 to 150 pounds. Yes, this one, 150 pounds. So if you're looking for a heavy duty bow, which can withstand a lot of weather conditions. Max draw is 28 to 29. He said max 30. The bow could draw 32, but he said we should not. Price-wise, I only found on the website lira from 3,800 to 19,500, which would be 108 to 650 euros. So I can't tell anything about the price. Having said that, let's check knock to knock. Did I do something here for my money? So of course they did not pay me. They sent this bow for free, but they didn't pay me and they didn't tell me what I have to say. They even asked kindly 44 inches. Knock to, this is 44, not 49. Yeah, I can't read my own writing. 44 inches from knock to knock. They asked me friendly if I would like to do a review. I said, yeah, maybe. But I do one because the community should not be affected by personal things. That's why we do a review of this bow. And they didn't tell me what I have to say or not to say or something, and they don't see this video before I upload it. So no, I see always in other YouTubers they make this disclaimer stuff, so I thought make it too. What I like and what I don't like is the handle, but it depends on where the arrow is. But I think the arrow would lay on the handle, but we get to this in a second. Oh, you know, we need to go to it now. Arrow pass. So where's the top part again? This one. So if you hold the bow here, I guess the arrow pass will be here, right? And I don't have now my measuring thing with me, so I measure it like this. I bored it. It's 27 millimeters wide compared to Simsek. But on the other side, you have a nice handle. So benefits and downsides of changing things. Let's see, 35 pounds, a normal step-through method. We have small string bridges here in gold, huh? 60. So stringing is easy. 35 pounds, I manage. Bow looks good, as we know it. I mean, it looks really, look, this is all this TC part here. It's really nice. Here you have Metbows written on it. You can see it, handle looks like this. It's nice too. Nothing to complain so far. Sounds good. It's not wiggly. It's quite, but it's only 35 pounds. If you get a high poundage, it's stiffer, I guess. Brace height we said is 7 inches. Has 7 inches. I like that. The weight of the bow. This is something they didn't tell me, but they told me in a message. It's not on the website, so you don't get a lot of information on the website. 275, lightweight. But you know what matters is, yep, draws nice. So I guess you can't break this bow. I have 30-inch arrows. Handle is bending a little, but you don't feel it that much because you have a nice cushion around it. String is relatively thin. That's good. In 30 inches I only have now the Sungurs, but they are 400 spine, so they're way too stiff. And they are 360 grain, so we would be a 10 grain if it were 28, but the bow has surely 40 pounds at max draw. Let's see. Draws nice and smooth. Shoots nice. Oh, the arrows go way to the right because of the thick arrow pass, so we need to. What do we need to? Katri, huh? Yep. Little katri. It's a plural of katra. Okay, fine. So of course you have a wide arrow pass, so you need to compensate for that in a way. But it's not bad. Shoots nice. Yep. And a little too high still. But 400 spine is really overkill. But you need to hold the bow firm, make your clench, and control the bow, and you need to do katra, otherwise with 400 spine arrows, the first one went way to the right. Draw is nice, shoots nice. Hurrah! Yeah, handle feels good. So let's see. Oop. See, they go to the right when you don't do katra. Do a little katra, then it works. Benefit of katra, huh? Yeah. Nice. Shoots nice so far. So you need to work with the bow, otherwise this bow will be a little disappointing, or you get used to it that it shoots so far to the right that you compensate for it, which I'm not willing to do. But you see how robust these Sungu arrows are. Look at the tip. This was a just shot in the wall. Only the inset came out a little bit, but for the rest, this arrow is still working fine. Nice. Ah, there's the knock. Cool. Wait, too high. It's distracted. Ooh. With this bow you really need to do your katra, get your stuff right. Shot to the right again because I only was holding the bow. Yeah, a nice bow to practice different things. Hey, oh, to the right again. So this really one thing. Never had this with a Simsek. You really need to get your katra right. Again, not. So this is a bit unpredictable, so you really need to get your form right. Then it works. Then it works like a charm. And then it's just an awesome bow. Shoots nice. You only get your form right. Let's see what we got here. The dumplings. They sent 2, 3. Let's see. 4. So we have here a nice one with, you see that one? It's too small. There, that's nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I'm not in the mood to do this, so let's check this one. This one would work. Oi. Yeah, kind of. And this one. It's just more. Sure. No. Wait, so this one was the one which would work, right? So how do I get this one out here now? Friends, really. One could have made a da-da-dee-da. So I can't help, guys. You need to watch this now until I'm not on now. And the black ones. Oh, the black ones have the. Oh, these are the more Turkish style ones I like. This one is too small. He doesn't have the leather, and it's even smaller, so they both don't work. So there's only one left, which will work. And you know what? If I don't find now the beginning here. One fell already off, okay. Let's hope this would work. Now this one is too small, but they have a nice groove here all around. That's really nice. This one is again different one, doesn't have the groove that far, but at least it would work with mine. So let's see. Oh, Madonna mia. Yeah, you know. I'm very patient, but don't send it like this. Put them in individual bags or save your stuff here for something else. So, good. So, this one is the only one which will fit my thumb today. Oi, barely. Let's see. Yeah, it has a nice groove here for the string. Let's see. Oh, packaging we can improve with the thumb rings, friends. Let's see what this one is doing here. Yeah. It's a bit too massive for my taste. Maybe it's for higher poundage is better, but not for a... But nice release. Still not a thumb ring guy, but will come soon. The original Mamluk shooting technique with thumb ring fast shooting. But yeah, stay tuned. And the coach knocks are too wide for the string. So works nice. So thumb rings, very durable material, so I can't say anything. Start shooting a nice group. So this one is good. It's just one of them which fits. 160. It's almost 10 grams per pound, of course. 167. Up 159. 160. 175. Yeah, I would say 165 with almost 10 grain. Shall we shoot shorter, lighter ones? Yeah, let's quickly go. These are my X-axis mini arrows, 28 inches, 260 grain. So we have 35 pounds, 260 grain. 187, then you see what the bow is doing. 194. Yes, so heavy arrows, lightweight arrows, then most probably you're even in the realm of 200, and it's not a problem. Nice. Always make sure that you don't knock too low. It's a little, I wish one could use this as an arrow rest. Let's see. It's too high now. Look at this, doesn't work. So we need to go here. I'll tell you later. Yeah. Shorty, lighty. Ooh. Okay, there are only 700 spine. Yeah, you can get nice groupings with it, no problem. Only don't mix the arrows like I do. Good. Let's shoot it. There you have it. What do I think of it? Just like a Simsek bow with a big handle. That's a major difference, and their selling point. What I don't like is that you have extremely wide. It's now minimum 2 millimeters more than you have on a Simsek, most probably a little more. So I wish. I'm
not sure I understand.
I didn't talk to Siri. Seriously. I wish you would make here a different, that the arrow pass is narrow. That would be my wish for this bow. For the rest, this bow performs nicely, and obviously here, too sharp, you will ruin the strings, and many people will have problems breaking the strings because this is really sharp, as we had with Simsek. My two critic points. For the rest, the bow is nice. So, rating, packaging, bow, string, and the sleeve. No documentation, no nothing, is 6 points. Right? Bow, string, sleeve, no, 4 points. Handling, this bow is very easy to string. You have this more string pads here, even if the bow is not so torque resistant, but oops, at least in this poundage. No problem. So easy to string, easy to handle, easy to set up. You don't have to care about anything. The tiller is fine on both sides. So it's just uncomplicated. So this one in 25 pound I could see as a good starter bow for teaching, for clubs and stuff like this. You have this bigger handle. Of course, you have way more off angle of the arrow. So this is the one thing I like the Simsek more. But handling, I said 10. The build is sharp knocks, grooves I don't like. For the rest, this bow is beautiful. This T-zip art is beautiful. Everything is nice. I'm not sure why your logo runs into the black line, into this outline, but that's you. That's a design thing. Has nothing to do with the build. The build otherwise is beautiful, nice, really well made. Everything, every edge, every corner is nice made. I said, only here we need to do something. That's why I give you 9. The basic feel of this bow is nice. So now you have a big handle. You have way more this feel. Can you stay here? I need a table or something. More this feeling of control, at least with my big hands. So this one fits way nicer in my hands. So I have here now, see, this is nice. So I like this. So for that, it feels directly better. That's why basic feel, this bow is just, then it's uncomplicated, and here is nothing going on, a bit in the hand. Like Simsek, but a little cushioned, a bit more cushioned than Simsek maybe. But For the rest it's the same, so I give you basic feel 10. Throw experience, they say 30 inches. And this bow does nice 30 inches, would do more, but then it's you know, like you don't want to do that. But 30 inches draws, and there's not much slack, and then it starts directly nicely, goes up, until here, 29, then you feel it and it gets a little stiff, but it does nice, 30. So draw, I give you 10. Shooting experience, with this big arrow pass, you really, either you get used to it to point more to the left, or you really need to get your katra right, otherwise the arrows will go way to the right. You only have 7-inch brace sight and a wide arrow pass, so this is, these two things, 9 points. 852 points. Price wise, I can't tell. I saw it when I was in Switzerland. They were sold, these ones were sold for around 200 or 250 euros, I think. If that's the case, it's fine, but I said the price on the website is from 3,200 to 19,500 Turkish lira, which is 108 to 650 euros. Most probably 150 pound bow will cost 600 euros, but I'm not sure if a 20 pound bow will cost then only 110, so that's why I don't know. Can't tell. If it is like I saw in Switzerland, that this bow is sold for 200, 250, it's of course an edge less than Simsek, but of course you leave the company where you learned your craft, where you learned everything. They invested their time and their money in producing this, and you take this idea and produce it by yourself. Of course you don't have this big investment, you can sell it cheaper, or you want to. But you know, politics and business. If this bow is sold for 250, 300 euros, it's fine. But I don't know, so that's why we leave it open. I didn't get any information of how much this bow will cost. You get a decent speed out of it. As you saw, with lightweight arrows, this thing performs directly nice. If you take 10 or almost 10 grain, then it's a little lame, but it's still okay for your first steps into the archery world with a 35 pounder, which has then 40, maybe 40 on full draw. It's fine. So nothing to complain. Gold is a little too much for me, but let me. Black would have been nice for me without. They have of course a different T-sip, so you can check, but you check just on the website. I only found metbows.com and everything is there in Turkish, and I didn't find any swap in language, so I have no idea. But if you struggle, you write them, you will get there, or you reach out to one of their resellers. In Switzerland they have no one, and the other one I don't know where it is, but he's a Facebook friend of mine. So they have resellers everywhere now, so go check them out, then you know. I can't tell you more about this. It's a really nice bow, so it's fun to shoot. It's fun. And then this quiver here, it's really nice. Look, you get this nice belt. Nice made. Has on the back this, you know, how we know it already, this strap, and then they spread apart. Has here a nice detail where you can put your arrows in, and up there your arrows. So there's nothing, and the bottom part is as we know it with Turkish quivers, has this wider part there. Want to see it, how it fits? Okay. Easy peasy. And I like that it's a small belt, and the belt is directly mounted to it, so you don't have any dangling stuff or can lose something. Just works maybe a bit lower. This, it's already in, look at this. Not bad. Yep. Nice Turkish quiver. I have no idea how much they cost, because I didn't get any information, but it's a nice one. Here is the name written on it. Metbows has a nice decoration there. Stitching lines look nice. So, nice quiver. Seems like the age did a little here with the corners. They made something that looks a little. Well, it's not so bad. Not so bad. Well made. Thank you very much, Metbows, for sending all the stuff to me. Please don't forget to subscribe and to like and to comment. And I thank you all for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.